Hello there and welcome to the Dreamy Ocean Channel. Find a comfortable position, allow your breath to deepen and feel the gentle release in your shoulders, your jaw permitting the day's tension to simply melt away. How can the most serene blue depths, seemingly a cradle of life, also harbor such swift and potent forces, capable of altering existence in mere moments? The ocean, a vast expanse of shimmering mystery, holds within its embrace creatures whose very existence is a testament to nature's formidable ingenuity. Beneath the shimmering surface where light filters into an endless azure, dwell beings whose beauty often belies an extraordinary, sometimes immediate power. From the translucent bell of a jellyfish to the iridescent rings of an octopus, or the intricate shell of a snail, death in these waters can come from the most unassuming forms. As the currents of your consciousness begin to slow, let us embark on a gentle descent into these hidden realms, allowing our minds to float alongside the silent wonders and the whispered warnings of the deep. A prelude to Peril, the vast, shimmering expanse of the global ocean, a colossal reservoir holding more than 330 million cubic miles of water, has for eons cradled and shaped an astonishing biodiversity, a silent, ceaseless crucible where life has unfurled in myriad, often startling forms. Within its fathomless depths, where sunlight gradually surrenders to an eternal twilight and then to an absolute inky blackness, lie ecosystems of unparalleled complexity. Each ripple, each current, a testament to an ancient, ongoing narrative of survival and adaptation. This immense liquid realm, largely unexplored and profoundly mysterious, extends its influence from the sun-drenched, vibrant coral gardens near the surface down through the twilight zones, where strange bioluminescent beings drift like living constellations, to the crushing pressures of the abyssal plains, where geothermal vents nurture life in defiance of conventional understanding. It is a world whose sheer scale dwarfs our terrestrial experiences, a fluid universe where the rules of existence are often elegantly and sometimes lethally redefined. For billions of years since the nascent stirrings of primordial life, the ocean has been a relentless arena of evolutionary refinement, a slow, deliberate sculptor of form and function. Within this liquid cradle, the imperative to survive, to secure nourishment, and to protect oneself from the myriad threats of the deep has driven countless species down intricate, specialized paths. Among these paths, the development of sophisticated chemical defenses in the form of potent venoms and toxins represents one of nature's most compelling and devastating solutions. These biological compounds, meticulously crafted over unimaginable stretches of geological time, are not merely crude poisons, but rather highly specialized molecular keys designed to unlock specific physiological locks, often with astonishing speed and precision within the unfortunate recipient. They are the silent chemical whispers of the abyss, capable of altering the delicate balance of life, in an instant turning a serene encounter into a moment of profound, irreversible change. Consider the profound, unceasing pressure of predation that permeates every stratum of the marine environment. From the smallest planktonic organism to the most colossal whale, every creature is either predator or prey, or often both, locked in an ancient evolutionary arms race that never truly ceases. In this relentless struggle, the ability to deliver a swift, incapacitating blow, whether for securing a meal or for fending off an attacker, confers an immense advantage. For creatures that cannot rely on sheer size, overwhelming strength, or blinding speed, a chemical weapon becomes an elegant, energy-efficient alternative. A tiny, unassuming organism, perhaps no larger than a human thumb, can possess a biochemical arsenal potent enough to subdue a much larger, more powerful adversary, transforming vulnerability into a formidable, silent threat. This evolutionary trajectory has led to an astonishing diversity of venom delivery systems, from microscopic harpoons and stinging cells to fangs and specialized barbs, each a testament to nature's boundless ingenuity in the pursuit of survival. The venoms themselves are not monolithic substances. Rather, they are complex cocktails, intricate blends of proteins, peptides, enzymes, and other bioactive molecules, each component often targeting a specific physiological system. Neurotoxins, for instance, are designed to disrupt the delicate electrical signals that govern nerve impulses, leading to paralysis, respiratory failure, or cardiac arrest. Hemotoxins attack the blood, causing tissue destruction, internal bleeding, and organ damage. Cytotoxins specifically target and destroy cells, leading to localized necrosis and intense pain. The sheer specificity and potency of these compounds are a marvel of natural chemistry, a silent testament to the countless generations of trial and error that have refined them to such lethal perfection. Each drop, each molecular cascade is the culmination of an ancient biological quest for efficiency in the face of existential threat. A whispered secret passed down through countless eons of marine existence. Across the vast, undulating landscapes beneath the waves, danger often manifests, not with a roaring challenge, but with an almost imperceptible subtlety. It does not always announce itself with the thrashing of a leviathan or the glint of a predator's eye. Instead, it frequently emerges from the unseen, the camouflaged, the seemingly benign. A vibrant, swaying anemone appearing as a bloom of soft, colorful petals can unfurl microscopic stinging cells called nematocysts, each a tiny spring-loaded harpoon injecting a paralytic cocktail. A beautifully patterned shell lying innocently upon the sandy seabed may conceal a creature capable of extending a proboscis tipped with a venomous dart, delivering a swift, profound neurotoxin. The very beauty of the ocean, its kaleidoscopic array of colors and forms, can sometimes serve as a deceptive cloak for its most potent perils, inviting curiosity while harboring an immediate silent threat. Our human perception, honed by millennia of terrestrial existence, is often ill-equipped to decipher the nuanced warnings of the marine world. On land, size often correlates with danger. A large predator typically commands respect and signals caution. In the ocean, however, this correlation frequently dissolves. Some of the most profoundly dangerous creatures are diminutive, almost insignificant in their physical presence, yet their chemical weaponry far surpasses any physical might. A creature that could fit comfortably within the palm of a child's hand might possess enough venom to swiftly incapacitate or even extinguish the life of an adult human. This disjunction between apparent size and actual threat adds an additional layer of profound mystery and quiet apprehension to our encounters with the ocean's more formidable inhabitants, reminding us of our fundamental vulnerability in this alien watery domain. The very essence of the ocean's danger then lies not only in the raw power of its largest predators, but in the pervasive, often hidden, and astonishingly potent biochemical defenses and offenses that have evolved across countless species. It is a silent language of survival, spoken in molecular structures and physiological responses, often without a sound or a ripple, to mark its devastating efficacy. These are the whispers of the abyss, carried on the gentle currents. A constant reminder that beneath the tranquil surface, an ancient and powerful world continues to unfold its intricate, sometimes lethal narrative. As we allow our minds to drift deeper into this understanding, we begin to perceive the ocean not just as a boundless blue expanse, but as a living, breathing entity teeming with a breathtaking array of life, where the line between exquisite beauty and profound peril is often exquisitely and dangerously blurred. The profound mystery of these specialized adaptations, the intricate dance between predator and prey, the sheer evolutionary genius behind a single drop of potent venom continues to captivate and humble us. It is a testament to the relentless creative force of natural selection, sculpting life into forms that are both breathtakingly beautiful and astonishingly deadly. From the most ancient primitive stinging cells to the highly evolved complex venoms of modern marine life, each represents a chapter in the ocean's vast, unfolding story of survival. A story whispered through the silent, dark waters. As we gently explore these depths, we are not merely cataloguing dangers, but rather contemplating the profound, elegant solutions that life itself has devised under immense pressure to persist and thrive in the most expansive and mysterious environment on our planet. The ocean, therefore, is not merely a collection of individual creatures, but a vast, interconnected web of life, where every organism plays a role in maintaining a delicate, often precarious balance. The existence of these highly venomous and dangerous creatures is an intrinsic part of this balance, a reflection of the intense competition and the ingenious adaptations required to survive in such a dynamic and unforgiving realm. Their very presence underscores the raw, untamed power of nature, a power that commands respect and careful contemplation. It is a world where the seemingly innocuous can hold profound power, where beauty can be a warning, and where the silent depths conceal an intricate, potent chemistry that has been perfected over countless millennia. A chemical symphony of survival and defense played out on the grandest stage imaginable. As our awareness gently expands to encompass this understanding, we find ourselves drifting into a deeper appreciation of the ocean's inherent power and its enduring mysteries. The creatures we will encounter in our journey through these waters are not malevolent entities. They are simply products of their environment, exquisitely adapted to their ecological niches, their venoms and defenses serving specific vital roles in their survival. Their lethality from our human perspective is merely an unintended consequence of their evolutionary success. It is a reminder that we are visitors in their ancient domain, and that respect, caution, and a profound sense of wonder are the most appropriate responses to the silent, potent majesty of the deep. The ocean's embrace is vast and welcoming, yet its whispered secrets hold truths of power and peril, intricately woven into the very fabric of its existence, inviting us to contemplate the delicate line between life and its sudden, silent cessation. The swift strike of Cnidarians, beneath the undulating surface where the sun's golden light begins its slow surrender to the deepening blue drift, some of the ocean's most ancient and ethereal inhabitants. The Cnidarians often appearing as translucent living sculptures, their forms ranging from the delicate bell-shaped medusae to the rooted, flower-like polyps. These creatures, among the earliest multicellular animals to grace our planet's waters, represent a profound evolutionary success, their simple yet elegant body plans having persisted for over 500 million years. Their very essence is one of quiet, almost imperceptible power, cloaked in a gelatinous beauty that can mesmerize the eye, while simultaneously concealing an astonishingly swift and potent defense mechanism. They float or anchor themselves within the currents, their presence often announced only by a faint shimmering, a whisper of movement against the water's ceaseless flow. Yet within their delicate tissues lies a chemical arsenal, capable of delivering a strike that can transform life into stillness in a mere breath. The defining characteristic of almost every Cnidarian, from the smallest hydra to the largest jellyfish, is the nematocyst, a microscopic spring-loaded capsule, a marvel of biological engineering packed within specialized cells called cnidocytes. Imagine, if you will, a tiny coiled harpoon compressed under immense internal pressure, ready to explode outwards at the slightest touch. Each nematocyst is armed with a sharp barbed tip and a hollow filament designed to pierce the skin of an unsuspecting creature and inject a complex cocktail of paralyzing or toxic proteins. The firing mechanism is one of the fastest known biological processes in nature, an instantaneous discharge triggered by mechanical contact or chemical cues, propelling the barbed thread with an acceleration exceeding 5 million Gs. It is a silent, lightning-fast weapon deployed with such incredible speed that the victim often registers the impact only as the venom begins its insidious work long after the microscopic projectile has found its mark. This exquisite mechanism allows even the most fragile, seemingly defenseless Cnidarian to subdue prey or deter predators with astonishing efficacy, transforming its ethereal form into a formidable and immediate threat. Among these ghostly bell jars, few command as much fearful respect as the box jellyfish, particularly Chironex fleckeri, a creature whose very name evokes a chilling reverence in the waters of the Indo-Pacific. Picture a translucent, almost invisible cube, roughly the size of a human head, drifting silently through the warm, shallow coastal waters. From each of its four corners, up to 15 long, ribbon-like tentacles extend, often reaching lengths of 10 feet or more, trailing like silken threads through the water. These tentacles, though appearing delicate, are densely packed with millions of nematocysts, each one a loaded weapon. Unlike most jellyfish, which possess only simple, light-sensitive spots, Chironex fleckeri is equipped with 24 sophisticated eyes grouped into 4 rhopalia, allowing it to navigate its environment with surprising precision, a silent hunter with an unnerving awareness of its surroundings. The venom of Chironex fleckeri is a complex, multifaceted biological weapon, a meticulously crafted blend of cardiotoxins, neurotoxins, and dermonecrotic agents, each designed to attack specific physiological systems with devastating speed. Upon contact, the pain is described as immediate and excruciating, a searing, burning agony that engulfs the victim. The dermonecrotic components rapidly cause severe skin lesions, leaving whip-like welts that can persist for weeks or even months. But it is the cardiotoxic and neurotoxic elements that pose the most immediate life-threatening danger. The cardiotoxins swiftly disrupt the electrical impulses that regulate the heart, causing profound arrhythmias and often leading to rapid cardiac arrest. Simultaneously, the neurotoxins interfere with nerve signals, leading to respiratory paralysis, making breathing impossible. The onset of these severe symptoms can be chillingly swift, often within minutes of a significant sting, transforming a vibrant swimmer into a helpless victim, overwhelmed by pain and systemic collapse, sometimes before they can even reach the shore. This extreme potency is believed by scientists to be an evolutionary adaptation, allowing the jellyfish to quickly incapacitate fast-moving prey, ensuring its survival in a competitive marine environment. Even more insidious, perhaps, is the irukandji jellyfish, Carukia barnesi, a creature so diminutive that its bell rarely exceeds the size of a human thumbnail. This tiny, almost imperceptible Cnidarian, also found in the warm waters off northern Australia, possesses a venom of disproportionate power, capable of inducing a unique and terrifying condition known as irukandji syndrome. unlike the immediate searing pain of Pheus chironex. The initial sting from an irukandji can be so mild as to go unnoticed, perhaps a fleeting itch or a minor irritation. However, within 20 to 30 minutes, the venom begins its systemic assault, unleashing a cascade of agonizing symptoms. Victims report intense muscle cramps throughout the body, severe back and headache nausea, profuse sweating, and a relentless feeling of apprehension or impending doom. The syndrome can also trigger life-threatening hypertension, rapid heart rate, and even pulmonary edema, where fluid accumulates in the lungs, making breathing incredibly difficult. The mystery surrounding how such a small creature can produce a venom that causes such widespread and delayed systemic effects continues to be a subject of intense scientific study, highlighting the sophisticated and often surprising chemical ingenuity found within the ocean's depths. Beyond these notorious bell jars, other Cnidarians, while perhaps not consistently killing in minutes, still wield potent stinging power through their nematocysts. The Portuguese man, Owar Physalia physalis. Though technically a siphonophore, a colony of specialized polyps, rather than a single organism, drifts on the ocean's surface with an iridescent gas-filled float, its long trailing tentacles extending many feet below. These tentacles are heavily armed, delivering painful stings that can cause severe welts, muscle cramps, and systemic reactions. And while fatalities are rare, the venom can be medically significant, especially for children or individuals with compromised health. Even the seemingly benign sea anemones, those vibrant swaying flowers of the sea, use their nematocysts to capture small fish and crustaceans, and their stings, while generally not fatal to humans, can cause painful skin irritation and localized reactions, a gentle reminder of the pervasive chemical defenses woven throughout the Cnidarian lineage. The evolutionary imperative driving the development of such potent venoms within these seemingly fragile creatures is a testament to the relentless pressures of survival in the marine environment. For a soft-bodied, often slow-moving organism, a swift and decisive chemical weapon is an invaluable asset, allowing it to quickly subdue struggling prey without expending excessive energy or risking damage to its delicate form. It also serves as an incredibly effective deterrent against predators, teaching them through painful experience to avoid these translucent dangers. Scientists continue to unravel the intricate molecular structures of these venoms, hoping to understand their mechanisms and perhaps even to derive new pharmacological agents from their potent components. Each discovery reveals another layer of complexity in the silent chemical warfare that constantly unfolds beneath the waves, a testament to the elegant and often lethal solutions that life has devised. As we allow these images of ghostly bell jars and their invisible potent strikes to gently recede, we are left with a profound appreciation for the dual nature of the ocean, a realm of breathtaking beauty and silent, formidable power. The Cnidarians, with their ancient lineage and their microscopic harpoons, serve as a potent reminder that in the vast, whispering abyss, danger often hides within the most delicate forms, delivering its message with astonishing speed and precision, a testament to the quiet yet devastating efficacy of chemical warfare in the deep. Their existence underscores the incredible spectrum of life's adaptations, where even the most ethereal beings can possess the power to profoundly alter the course of life, leaving behind only the lingering memory of their swift, silent touch. Decoding Cone Snail venom. From the ethereal drift of the Cnidarians, we now gently descend towards the vibrant sun-dappled coral reefs and sandy seabeds where another ancient lineage of marine life conceals an equally profound and often more insidious form of chemical warfare. Here, amidst the intricate architecture of living rock and the soft undulations of sand, reside the cone snails, members of the Conidae family. These creatures, seemingly innocuous in their slow, deliberate movements encased within shells of exquisite beauty and intricate patterns, embody a stark paradox. Their outward serenity belies an inner arsenal of astonishing lethality. They are the silent hunters of the reef, employing a weapon of such refined precision that it rivals the most sophisticated human engineering, a biological harpoon tipped with a venom that can swiftly subdue even the most agile fish or the most hardened mollusk, delivering a kiss that can lead to an immediate, profound stillness. Imagine a shell perhaps 3 or 4 inches in length, adorned with swirling patterns of brown, white, and gold, lying half buried in the sand or nestled within a crevice of coral. It appears to be nothing more than a beautiful souvenir of the ocean, a testament to nature's artistry. Yet within this elegant casing dwells a highly specialized predator, equipped with a unique feeding apparatus, a modified radula tooth that functions as a venomous harpoon. Unlike many venomous creatures that inject a single, complex venom cone, snails produce a diverse array of conotoxins, small, potent peptides, each often targeting a specific neurological receptor with unparalleled precision. This allows different species of cone snails to deploy highly specialized venom cocktails tailored to their specific prey, whether it be fish, other mollusks, or even marine worms. The efficiency and specificity of these conotoxins are a marvel of molecular evolution, making them subjects of intense scientific fascination and potential pharmaceutical discovery. The hunting strategy of a cone snail is one of patient stealth and sudden decisive action. A fish-hunting cone snail, such as the notorious Conus geographus, often called the geographer cone or cigarette snail, due to the grim jest that one has only enough time to smoke a cigarette after being stung, will extend a long tubular siphon from its shell, detecting the chemical signatures of its prey in the surrounding water. Once a suitable victim is located, the snail extends its proboscis, a flexible muscular tube from which it can project its venomous harpoon. This hollow, barbed tooth, once fired into the unsuspecting fish, delivers a potent cocktail of neurotoxins that swiftly incapacitate the prey. The fish, paralyzed in an instant, offers no resistance as the snail slowly engulfs it whole, a testament to the venom's astonishing speed and efficacy. The entire process from detection to incapacitation can unfold in mere seconds, a silent, deadly ballet choreographed by millions of years of evolutionary refinement. The venom of Conus geographus is particularly infamous for its profound neurotoxic effects, earning it the grim distinction of being one of the most dangerous cone snails to humans. Its venom contains a complex blend of conotoxins, many of which are potent blockers of voltage-gated ion channels, particularly sodium and calcium channels, which are critical for nerve impulse transmission and muscle contraction. Upon envenomation, the neurotoxins rapidly disrupt the delicate electrical signaling in the victim's nervous system, leading to widespread paralysis. Symptoms can include intense localized pain, numbness, dizziness, blurred vision, and difficulty speaking. More critically, the venom can cause profound muscle weakness, leading to respiratory failure, as the diaphragm and intercostal muscles essential for breathing become paralyzed. Cardiac function can also be compromised, and without immediate medical intervention, respiratory arrest and death can occur swiftly, often within hours of the sting. The profound silence of the attack, combined with the rapid onset of paralysis, makes it particularly perilous. Other cone snail species, while perhaps not as immediately life-threatening as Conus geographus, still possess venoms of considerable potency. The worm-hunting cone snails, for instance, utilize a different array of conotoxins precisely tuned to paralyze their annelid prey. These venoms might contain fasciculins which inhibit acetylcholinesterase, an enzyme that breaks down neurotransmitters, leading to uncontrolled muscle contractions and paralysis. Mollusk-hunting cone snails, in turn, have developed venoms that can overcome the hard shells and robust defenses of other snails and bivalves, often by inducing a rapid state of shock or paralysis that allows the predator to consume its meal. The sheer diversity of these conotoxins, with each peptide having a specific molecular target, highlights the extraordinary chemical ingenuity of these marine gastropods. The scientific community has become deeply engrossed in studying cone snail venoms, not for their destructive power, but for their immense potential in medicine. The exquisite specificity of conotoxins, their ability to target particular ion channels or receptors with such precision, makes them invaluable tools for neuroscience research, allowing scientists to probe the intricate workings of the nervous system. Furthermore, several conotoxins are being explored as potential new drugs for pain management, epilepsy, and even Parkinson's disease. Ziconotide, a synthetic version of a conotoxin originally isolated from Conus magus, is already approved for severe chronic pain, demonstrating the remarkable therapeutic promise hidden within these ancient deadly secretions. The very compounds that can bring about swift paralysis and death are now being carefully re-engineered to alleviate human suffering, transforming a weapon of the deep into a key for healing, a profound irony woven into the fabric of scientific discovery. The existence of such potent, specialized venoms in creatures that appear so fragile and slow-moving underscores a fundamental principle of marine evolution, that survival often hinges not on brute force, but on biochemical sophistication. For a snail which cannot outrun or overpower its prey, a perfectly engineered chemical weapon is the ultimate equalizer, allowing it to thrive in a competitive ecosystem. The development of the harpoon-like radula tooth and the complex cocktail of conotoxins represents an evolutionary arms race played out over millions of years, a silent molecular battle for survival in the vast fluid realm of the ocean. Each species has honed its particular blend of toxins, adapting them to the specific vulnerabilities of its chosen prey, a testament to the relentless refinement of nature's designs. As we allow our minds to gently drift away from the intricate world of the cone snails, the image of their beautiful patterned shells might linger, a quiet reminder of the potent danger that can reside within seemingly benign forms. Their harpoon's kiss, delivered with silent precision, speaks volumes about the cunning and chemical brilliance that pervades the ocean's depths. It is a world where beauty often conceals a profound capacity for swift, decisive action, where the subtle undulation of a siphon can precede a moment of absolute stillness, a testament to the relentless, often surprising ingenuity of life beneath the waves. The decoding of their venom continues, a whisper of scientific curiosity echoing through the calm, dark waters, seeking to unlock the secrets held within these tiny yet incredibly powerful architects of peril. The blue-ringed octopus's lethal embrace from the silent sandy expanses where cone snails lie, hidden our journey, now gently shifts towards the intricate, vibrant tapestry of coral reefs and rocky tidal pools, particularly across the warm, sun-kissed waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Here, amidst the colorful nooks and crannies, dwells a creature whose diminutive size utterly belies its profound and immediate power, the blue-ringed octopus. Imagine a being no larger than a human palm, perhaps even smaller, resting quietly amidst the coral debris or camouflaged against the textured rock, its skin a muted mottled brown or grey, perfectly blending into its surroundings. It moves with a soft, undulating grace, its 8 arms exploring the environment with delicate precision, a silent, almost invisible presence in the bustling marine world. Yet, within this seemingly fragile form, lies one of nature's most potent and swiftly acting neurotoxins, a chemical whisper that can bring about an absolute stillness in mere moments. The true potency of this diminutive cephalopod, however, reveals itself in a sudden, breathtaking transformation. When provoked, startled, or preparing to strike, the blue-ringed octopus undergoes a mesmerizing shift in coloration, a visual declaration of its formidable defense. Its drab camouflage skin suddenly erupts with brilliant iridescent azure rings, pulsating with an almost hypnotic glow against a backdrop of deep yellow or golden brown. These dazzling circles, typically 50 to 60 in number, are not merely pigment changes, but are achieved through the rapid contraction of specialized muscle fibers around sacs of chromatophores and the activation of underlying iridophores, reflecting light in a shimmering dynamic display. This sudden, vivid metamorphosis serves as a stark, undeniable warning, a silent, ancient language of danger universally understood by predators and potential threats alike. It is a visual siren signaling that within this small, beautiful creature resides a power capable of delivering a swift and irreversible fate. The lethal embrace of the blue-ringed octopus stems not from its physical strength, but from a remarkable neurotoxin known as tetrodotoxin, or TTX. This insidious compound, one of the most potent non-protein toxins known to science, is not actually produced by the octopus itself. Instead, scientists theorize that it is synthesized by symbiotic bacteria, often identified as species of Vibrio, or Pseudomonas, which reside within the octopus's salivary glands. This fascinating biological partnership allows the octopus to harness a chemical weapon of unparalleled efficacy, storing it in specialized glands and delivering it through its bite. The quantity of TTX carried by a single blue-ringed octopus, even a tiny specimen, is believed to be sufficient to swiftly incapacitate or even extinguish the lives of multiple adult humans, a testament to the extraordinary potency of this bacterial-derived poison. Once delivered into the bloodstream through the octopus's small, parrot-like beak, which is hidden beneath its body and used to pierce the skin of its prey, or attacker tetrodotoxin begins its silent, methodical work. Its primary mechanism of action is to selectively bind to and block voltage-gated sodium channels in nerve cell membranes. These channels are absolutely critical for the generation and propagation of electrical impulses or action potentials, which are the fundamental units of communication within the nervous system. By blocking these channels, TTX effectively shuts down nerve signaling. Imagine a vast, intricate network of electrical wires suddenly and precisely cut, severing communication between the brain and the rest of the body. This disruption leads to a rapid, progressive paralysis of voluntary muscles, while the victim often remains fully conscious, trapped within their own failing body, a chilling aspect of its toxic effect. The progression of symptoms following a blue-ringed octopus bite is profoundly swift and terrifying. Often the initial bite itself is so small and relatively painless that it may go unnoticed or feel like a minor prick. However, within minutes, a tingling sensation and numbness will begin to spread around the mouth and face, followed by a growing weakness in the limbs. As the neurotoxin continues its insidious journey through the bloodstream, muscle paralysis deepens, affecting speech, swallowing, and coordination. The eyes may become fixed and dilated, and the victim may experience blurred vision. Most critically, the paralysis will eventually extend to the diaphragm and intercostal muscles, which are essential for breathing. This leads to respiratory distress, and without immediate and sustained artificial respiration, complete respiratory arrest, resulting in oxygen deprivation, and eventually cardiac arrest. There is currently no known antivenom for tetrodotoxin, making supportive care, particularly mechanical ventilation, the sole critical intervention to sustain life until the toxin is naturally metabolized and cleared from the body, a process that can take many hours. Several species of blue-ringed octopuses are recognized, including Hapaloclena maculosa, the southern blue-ringed octopus, Hapaloclena lunulata, the greater blue-ringed octopus, and Hapaloclena fasciata, the blue-lined octopus. While subtle differences exist in their appearance and geographical distribution, all share the same potent venom and the iconic iridescent blue ring warning display. They typically inhabit shallow coral reefs and rocky areas, seeking shelter in crevices and under rocks, emerging to hunt small crabs, shrimp, and fish. Their potent venom is primarily a tool for predation, allowing them to quickly subdue fast-moving prey without a prolonged struggle, ensuring a swift and efficient meal. However, it also serves as an incredibly effective deterrent against larger predators, a clear and unmistakable signal that this small, beautiful creature is not to be trifled with. Human encounters with blue-ringed octopuses, while relatively rare, almost invariably occur when individuals inadvertently disturb or intentionally handle these creatures. The octopus is not inherently aggressive. Its warning display is a clear signal to retreat. Bites typically happen when a curious hand reaches into a rock pool, or when a shell containing a hidden octopus is picked up, or when the animal is directly provoked. The allure of their vibrant colors and the fascination with their delicate movements can sometimes tragically override caution, leading to a swift and profound lesson in the ocean's hidden dangers. The silent, almost imperceptible nature of the bite, combined with the delayed onset of severe symptoms, means that victims often do not realize the gravity of their situation until it is dangerously advanced, underscoring the importance of observing marine life from a respectful distance. As the image of these small ringed wonders begins to softly recede from our awareness, we are left with a lingering sense of awe at the intricate dance of life and death beneath the waves. The blue-ringed octopus, with its mesmerizing display of azure light and its silent, potent kiss, stands as a powerful testament to the ocean's capacity for paradox. It is a creature of exquisite beauty, yet it harbors a swift, decisive power, capable of altering existence in a heartbeat. Its story is a quiet reminder that in the vast, whispering abyss, the most profound dangers often come, cloaked in the most unassuming forms, delivering their message with a silent, paralyzing elegance. It is a world where nature's ingenuity in defense and predation reaches astonishing levels of sophistication. A gentle whisper of the deep's unfathomable secrets as we drift further into its tranquil embrace. The hidden toxins of reef dwellers. As our awareness gently drifts from the mesmerizing yet perilous dance of the blue-ringed octopus, we find ourselves drawn deeper into the intricate labyrinthine world of the coral reef. Here, where sunlight fragments into a kaleidoscope of shifting colors and countless forms of life, teem in every crevice and shadow reside another category of marine inhabitants that wield a formidable, often hidden chemical defense, the spined sentinels. These creatures, masters of camouflage and silent stillness, are often adorned with an array of sharp, venomous spines, transforming their very bodies into living pincushions of peril. They do not pursue or actively hunt with their venom, but rather rely on it as a passive, yet profoundly effective deterrent, a silent warning to any who might inadvertently disturb their resting places. Their danger lies not in overt aggression, but in their perfect integration with their environment, making them almost indistinguishable from the rocks and corals. They inhabit, a testament to nature's profound artistry in both concealment and defense. Among these masters of disguise, few are as notorious or as lethally potent as the stonefish, primarily members of the genus Cnidarians. Imagine a creature so perfectly adapted to its surroundings that it appears to be nothing more than a craggy, algae-covered rock, half buried in the sandy seabed or nestled amongst the encrusting corals. Its skin is mottled and textured, adorned with fleshy flaps and wart-like protrusions that mimic the detritus of the reef. It rarely moves, preferring to lie in wait, a living ambush predator, its wide mouth poised to engulf any unsuspecting fish or crustacean that ventures too close. But beneath this masterful camouflage lies a series of 13 formidable dorsal spines, each one a hypodermic needle connected to a pair of large venom glands at its base. These spines are not merely sharp, they are engineered for efficient venom delivery, designed to pierce flesh and inject a potent cocktail of toxins with minimal effort, a silent, unyielding declaration of its lethal potential. The venom of the stonefish is a complex protein-based concoction often described as one of the most agonizing and rapidly acting venoms known to science. It is a multifaceted assault on the body, combining potent neurotoxins, cardiotoxins, and myotoxins, each component designed to wreak havoc on different physiological systems. Upon accidental contact, when an unsuspecting foot or hand presses down upon the camouflaged fish, the pressure causes the spines to erect and compress the venom glands, injecting the deadly fluid deep into the tissue. The pain is described as immediate, excruciating, and disproportionate, a searing, throbbing agony that spreads rapidly from the site of the sting, becoming almost unbearable. Victims often report feeling as though their limb is on fire or being struck by lightning, a pain so profound it can induce shock and unconsciousness. Beyond the localized agony, the systemic effects of stonefish venom are profoundly serious and can escalate with chilling speed. The neurotoxins begin to disrupt nerve function, leading to muscle weakness and paralysis. The cardiotoxins can directly affect the heart muscle, causing arrhythmias, a rapid drop in blood pressure, and in severe cases, cardiac arrest. Myotoxins cause extensive tissue damage and necrosis around the sting site, leading to swelling, discoloration, and potential secondary infections. Respiratory distress can also occur as the venom impacts muscle function. Without immediate medical attention, including the administration of specific antivenom, the profound pain, systemic shock, and cardiorespiratory collapse can lead to death within a matter of hours, making the stonefish not merely a painful encounter, but a truly life-threatening one. Its evolutionary purpose is clear: to deter any creature, no matter how large, from perceiving it as a potential meal or threat, a silent, immovable fortress of chemical defense. Drifting further through the sun-dappled waters, we encounter another group of spined sentinels, perhaps less stealthy but equally striking. In their appearance, the lionfish members of the genus Predatory. Unlike the stonefish, which relies on absolute concealment, lionfish flaunt their danger with an extravagant display of elongated fan-like pectoral fins and tall, feathery dorsal spines. Their bodies are adorned with bold, striped patterns of red, white, and brown, a classic example of aposematic coloration, a vivid visual warning to potential predators that they are not to be trifled with. These creatures move with a languid, almost regal grace, their elaborate fins trailing behind them like a dancer's gown. Yet each of those beautiful flowing spines is tipped with a potent, protein-based venom. The lionfish possesses 18 venomous spines, 13 along its dorsal fin, 2 on each pelvic fin, and 3 on its anal fin. Each spine is encased in a thin, membranous sheath, which breaks upon penetration, allowing the venom to flow into the wound from glands located at the base of the spine. While the venom of a lionfish is not typically considered lethal to healthy adult humans, it is far from benign. A sting delivers intense throbbing pain, often described as similar to a wasp or bee sting, but significantly more severe and prolonged. The area around the sting rapidly swells, turns red, and can blister with the pain persisting for many hours, sometimes even days. Systemic symptoms can include nausea, vomiting, dizziness, fever, and muscle weakness. While fatalities are exceedingly rare, the intense pain and discomfort can be debilitating, requiring medical attention to manage symptoms and prevent secondary infections. The lionfish's venom serves primarily as a defensive mechanism, a painful deterrent that teaches predators to keep their distance, allowing this strikingly beautiful yet venomous fish to thrive in its reef habitat, and unfortunately, as an invasive species in some areas, to flourish unchecked. Closely related to the stonefish and lionfish are the broader family of scorpion fish. Scorpaenidae, a diverse group of benthic fish that also employ venomous spines for defense. These fish, like the stonefish, are often masters of camouflage, their bodies textured and colored to blend seamlessly with rocky outcrops, rubble, or coral formations. They too possess an array of dorsal, anal, and pelvic spines, each capable of delivering a painful sting. While the potency of their venom generally falls between that of the stonefish and the lionfish, varying significantly among the hundreds of species, a sting from a scorpionfish can still be a profoundly unpleasant and medically significant event. The pain is usually immediate and intense, followed by swelling redness and localized tissue damage. Systemic symptoms, though less severe than those caused by stonefish, can include nausea, weakness, and headache. Their strategy, much like their more infamous cousins, is one of passive defense. They rely on their camouflage to avoid detection, and their venomous spines to deter any creature that makes the mistake of disturbing their stillness. The evolutionary success of these spined sentinels, from the perfectly camouflaged stonefish to the boldly patterned lionfish, lies in the efficiency of their defense. Producing venom is metabolically costly, requiring a significant investment of energy. Therefore, the venom must be effective, delivering a clear and memorable message to any potential threat: do not touch. For creatures that cannot flee quickly or fight aggressively, a potent chemical deterrent delivered through specialized spines is an elegant solution, ensuring their survival in the highly competitive and often dangerous environment of the coral reef. Their stillness, their camouflage, and their striking warning displays are all part of a sophisticated defense strategy honed over millions of years, transforming their fragile bodies into formidable fortresses. As we gently drift from the contemplation of these spined sentinels, the image of their intricate forms and their silent, potent defenses lingers in the mind. The reef, a place of such vibrant life and breathtaking beauty, also harbors these hidden dangers, creatures whose very existence reminds us of the ocean's profound capacity for paradox. Their toxins, delivered through spines that are both a part of their beauty and their peril, speak to the relentless evolutionary pressures that shape life beneath the waves. The quiet hum of the reef, the gentle sway of the currents now carries a whispered understanding of these formidable defenders, inviting us to contemplate the delicate line between attraction and danger, between beauty and the swift, decisive power of the hidden toxin as we continue our tranquil journey into the deep. Bioelectricity as a weapon. From the intricate spined defenses of the reef dwellers, we now gently transition our focus to an entirely different, yet equally profound form of biological weaponry, one that harnesses the very essence of life's fundamental processes, bioelectricity. Deep within the ocean's vast, dark embrace, and even in some shallower, murkier waters, certain creatures have evolved the astonishing ability to generate and discharge powerful electrical currents, transforming their bodies into living batteries capable of delivering a sudden, disorienting, and sometimes lethal jolt. This silent, invisible force, a pure surge of energy, represents an unparalleled adaptation for both predation and defense, allowing these specialized marine inhabitants to stun, incapacitate, or deter with a weapon that cannot be seen, touched, or smelled until it is unleashed. It is a testament to nature's boundless ingenuity, a whisper of raw power emanating from the deep, flowing through the water itself. Imagine, if you will, a creature lying almost perfectly flat against the sandy seabed, its body a broad, flattened disc, often mottled in shades of brown or grey, perfectly blending with the dappled light filtering through the water. This is the realm of the electric rays, members of the Order. Torpidiniforms. These cartilaginous fish, related to sharks and skates, are masters of concealment, often burying themselves partially in the sediment, waiting patiently for unsuspecting prey to venture within striking distance. Their primary weapon is not a venomous spine or a potent toxin, but rather a pair of highly specialized organs located on either side of their head, just behind their eyes. These are the electric organ's dense masses of modified muscle cells called electrocytes, arranged in orderly columns and connected in series, much like individual batteries linked together to amplify their output. Each electrocyte, though small, is capable of generating a tiny voltage, perhaps a mere 1/10 of a volt. However, when thousands upon thousands of these cells are stacked and connected in parallel, as they are within the electric organ, their combined output can be astonishingly powerful. Larger species of electric rays, such as the Atlantic torpedo ray, Titranas nobiliana, can generate electrical discharges exceeding 200 volts and deliver currents of up to 30 amperes a jolt, capable of instantly stunning large fish, or even a human. The discharge is controlled by a specialized neural pathway, allowing the ray to precisely regulate the timing and intensity of its electrical pulse. When prey swims overhead or a potential threat approaches too closely, the ray unleashes this invisible force, a sudden concussive wave of energy that overwhelms the nervous systems of its target, causing muscle spasms, disorientation, and immediate incapacitation. The prey, now paralyzed, is easily engulfed by the ray's waiting mouth, a silent, efficient act of predation. For humans, an encounter with an electric ray, while rarely fatal, can be a profoundly disorienting and dangerous experience. The jolt is intense and immediate, causing severe muscle contractions and a sensation of being violently slammed. If a diver or swimmer is struck, the sudden shock can lead to panic disorientation and loss of muscle control, which in turn can result in drowning, particularly in deeper waters or strong currents. While the voltage itself might not be lethal, the secondary effects, the sudden incapacitation in a watery environment, pose a significant risk. The electric ray's discharge serves a dual purpose. It is an effective hunting tool, allowing a relatively slow-moving predator to capture agile prey, and a powerful defensive mechanism deterring larger predators by delivering a memorable, painful warning without needing to engage in a physical struggle. Moving from the flat disc-like form of the electric ray, we now turn our attention to the more sinuous, eel-like shape of the electric eel. Electrophorus electricus, a creature found not in the ocean's saltwater, but in the murky freshwater rivers of South America. While not a true eel, but rather a knife fish, its mastery of bioelectricity is unparalleled among living organisms. This elongated cylindrical fish, capable of growing up to 8 feet in length, possesses 3 pairs of specialized electric organs that collectively make up about 80% of its body mass. The main organ, or hunter's organ, generates the most powerful discharges, while the Sachs organ and the electric organ of Malpighi produce weaker pulses for navigation and communication in its turbid environment. The electric eel's ability to generate high-voltage discharges is truly extraordinary. It can produce up to 600 volts and 1 ampere of current, delivering a shock strong enough to knock a horse off its feet or to cause severe and potentially lethal effects in humans. The electrocytes within its organs are arranged in thousands of series, each cell acting as a miniature battery capable of firing almost simultaneously. When the eel detects prey or feels threatened, it unleashes a rapid succession of these high-voltage pulses. The electric field generated in the water overwhelms the nervous system of nearby animals, causing involuntary muscle contractions and complete paralysis. For prey such as fish or amphibians, this means instant incapacitation, making them easy to swallow. For a potential predator or an unfortunate human, the shock is intensely painful, causing muscle spasms, respiratory distress, and cardiac arrhythmia, potentially leading to drowning or cardiac arrest. Scientists have discovered that the electric eel can even use its electrical powers in more sophisticated ways. It can emit short, high-voltage bursts to locate hidden prey, causing the prey's muscles to twitch, involuntarily revealing its position. It can also curl its body, bringing its head and tail closer together, effectively doubling the strength of the electric field it generates across its target. This remarkable control over its bioelectrical weapon highlights the incredible evolutionary pressures that have refined this unique form of predation and defense. The electric eel stands as a prime example of nature's capacity to harness fundamental physical forces for survival, turning a biological process into a powerful, invisible weapon. Beyond these more famous examples, other marine creatures also employ bioelectricity, though often for different purposes or with less dramatic effect. Electric catfish found in African freshwaters can also deliver significant shocks. Some species of skates and rays possess weaker electric organs which they use not for stunning prey, but for navigation in murky waters, or for communicating with other members of their species. These weaker discharges create a localized electric field around the animal, allowing it to sense objects and other creatures in its immediate vicinity, much like a living sonar. This demonstrates the versatile applications of bioelectricity in the marine world, extending beyond mere weaponry to encompass sensory perception and social interaction, a silent, unseen language flowing through the water. The development of bioelectricity as a weapon represents a profound evolutionary leap, offering a distinct advantage in environments where visibility is limited, or where speed and strength are not always sufficient to secure a meal or deter a threat. It allows for a silent, remote strike, incapacitating prey without direct physical contact, and deterring predators with an unforgettable, painful lesson. The sheer energy involved in generating these powerful discharges underscores the metabolic investment required. Yet the consistent presence of these adaptations across different lineages of fish speaks to its immense effectiveness. It is a testament to the diverse and often surprising ways in which life has found to thrive and survive in the challenging aquatic realms, a silent, powerful jolt from the deep that continues to command our awe and respect. As the echoes of these electrical surges gently fade from our thoughts, we are left with a quiet contemplation of the ocean's profound ingenuity. The creatures that wield bioelectricity as a weapon are living marvels transforming the very essence of their biological processes into a formidable force. Their silent jolts, whether for predation or defense, remind us that the ocean's dangers are not always visible and that its depths hold secrets of power that continue to astonish and humble us. It is a world where the invisible can be profoundly powerful, where the very water itself can carry a sudden, incapacitating message, inviting us to drift deeper into the tranquil, yet awe-inspiring mysteries of the deep. The anatomy of a predatory bite. From the silent, unseen currents of bioelectricity which momentarily disorient and incapacitate our journey, now steers towards a more primal, visceral form of immediate peril, the predatory bite. In the vast, echoing chambers of the ocean where the struggle for survival is ceaseless and absolute, some creatures have evolved not with intricate chemical arsenals or invisible electrical fields, but with jaws and teeth honed over millions of years into instruments of devastating mechanical force. These are the silent shadows of the deep creatures whose very anatomy is a testament to the power of a swift, decisive strike capable of tearing flesh-crushing bone and bringing about an abrupt cessation of life in mere moments. Their method is direct, brutal, and profoundly effective, a testament to the raw, untamed power that governs the food chains of the marine world. Consider the apex predators of the ocean, the sharks, whose very silhouettes evoke an ancient instinctual fear. Their existence is a story of evolutionary perfection, a finely tuned machine for hunting and killing. The shark's jaw, unlike a human's, is not rigidly fixed to its skull. Instead, it is a marvel of biological engineering capable of protruding forward and downward, allowing for an extended reach and a more efficient grip on prey. This kinetic jaw mechanism, combined with rows upon rows of razor-sharp, often serrated teeth, creates a formidable weapon designed not just to bite, but to shear to tear, and to inflict catastrophic damage with astonishing speed. The teeth themselves are constantly replaced, a conveyor belt of lethal points ensuring that a shark always possesses a fresh, formidable cutting edge, a silent promise of immediate, overwhelming force. Among these ancient hunters, the great white shark. Carcharodon carcharius stands as an icon of predatory might, its powerful jaws are lined with up to 300 triangular serrated teeth, each one a perfectly crafted blade designed for cutting through flesh and bone with chilling efficiency. When a great white strikes, it often employs a bite and release strategy, particularly with larger prey such as seals or marine mammals. The initial bite is delivered with immense force, estimated to be over 4,000 pounds per square inch for a large adult, causing massive trauma, profound blood loss, and immediate shock. This single devastating strike is often enough to incapacitate the victim, allowing the shark to retreat and wait for its prey to weaken before returning for the final, decisive consumption. The sheer volume of tissue removed, the crushing force applied, and the rapid onset of hypovolemic shock can lead to death within minutes, a chilling testament to the shark's anatomical precision and power. The ocean around the victim transforms into a crimson cloud, a silent, stark declaration of the shark's terrifying efficacy. Drifting into shallower, often murkier coastal waters, and even venturing into freshwater rivers, we encounter the bull shark, Carcharhinus lucas. This robust, powerfully built shark is known for its aggressive disposition and its preference for areas frequented by humans. Its teeth are broad, triangular, and heavily serrated in the upper jaw, designed for grasping and tearing, while the lower jaw teeth are narrower and pointed perfect for piercing. The bull shark's bite is a testament to raw, unyielding power, delivering an impact that can crush and sever with horrifying efficiency, unlike the great white's often tentative bite and release. The bull shark is known for more sustained, aggressive attacks, often inflicting multiple devastating bites that cause massive tissue loss, severe internal injuries, and rapid exsanguination. The murky waters that are its preferred hunting grounds also provide perfect cover for ambush attacks, turning a moment of serene wading into a sudden, violent struggle for survival, often ending swiftly due to the sheer destructive force of its jaws. Further out in the open ocean, patrolling coral reefs and coastal waters, glides the tiger shark. Galiocerdo cuvier, an indiscriminate feeder renowned for its broad, serrated teeth shaped like the blade of a saw. These unique teeth are perfectly adapted for shearing through virtually anything flesh-bone and even the shells of sea turtles. The tiger shark's bite is a testament to its opportunistic nature, capable of inflicting deep, wide lacerations and crushing injuries, often with a powerful twisting motion that maximizes tissue damage. Its attacks are characterized by their raw, tearing force, capable of dismembering large prey with terrifying speed. The sheer breadth of its diet, from fish and seals to birds and even garbage, speaks to the adaptability of its bite, a universal tool for dismantling almost any organic matter. For a human, an encounter with a tiger shark means immediate catastrophic trauma, with the shearing force of its teeth causing massive tissue destruction and rapid, life-threatening blood loss, making survival a race against the clock. Beyond the formidable world of sharks, other marine predators also wield a deadly bite. Consider the barracuda, Sphaerina barracuda, a sleek torpedo-shaped fish that patrols tropical and subtropical waters. While not as large as the great sharks, its mouth is a gaping maw filled with rows of long, dagger-like teeth and smaller, razor-sharp ones. The barracuda is an ambush predator capable of explosive bursts of speed, striking with lightning-fast precision. Its bite is a swift, clean cut, often described as surgical in its accuracy, capable of severing tendons, arteries, and even limbs with a single, powerful snap. While bites on humans are rare and usually provoked by shiny objects or mistaken identity, the damage inflicted can be severe, resulting in deep, clean lacerations that bleed profusely and can lead to rapid shock and incapacitation, a testament to the speed and sharpness of its dental arsenal. Then there are the moray eels, those serpentine inhabitants of reef crevices and rocky hideaways. Their powerful, muscular bodies and formidable jaws, lined with needle-sharp, backward-pointing teeth, are designed for gripping and holding struggling prey. But the moray possesses an even more astonishing adaptation, a second hidden set of jaws known as pharyngeal jaws, located deep within its throat. When a moray bites its prey, the outer jaws secure the victim, and then the pharyngeal jaws shoot forward, grasping the prey and pulling it deeper into the eel's gullet. This unique double jaw system allows the moray to effectively process and swallow large, struggling prey, providing an unparalleled grip and tearing capability. While their bites on humans are usually defensive, often occurring when a hand is inadvertently placed into a crevice where an eel is hiding the deep puncture wounds. And powerful tearing action can cause significant tissue damage, profound bleeding, and a struggle that can quickly become life-threatening in the underwater environment. Even more ancient and equally terrifying are the saltwater crocodiles. Crocodylus porosus, the largest living reptiles and formidable predators of coastal marine and estuarine environments across the Indo-Pacific. While amphibious, their mastery of the water is absolute, and their predatory tactics are devastating. The saltwater crocodile possesses the strongest bite force of any living animal, estimated to exceed 3,700 pounds per square inch, capable of crushing bone and shell with ease. Their jaws are lined with conical, interlocking teeth, designed for gripping and holding prey with an ironclad resolve. They are ambush predators, often lurking submerged with only their eyes and nostrils visible above the water, waiting for an unsuspecting animal to approach the water's edge. Their attack is explosive, launching from the water with incredible speed, seizing their victim, and then employing the infamous death roll, a violent rotational maneuver designed to disorient, drown, and dismember their prey. For humans, an attack by a saltwater crocodile is almost invariably lethal, with the combination of immense bite force, drowning, and dismemberment leading to death within minutes. Finally, we turn our gaze to the most intelligent and powerful of marine predators, the orca, or killer whale. Orcanus orca. While wild orcas are renowned for their intelligence and complex social structures, and rarely exhibit aggression towards humans, their predatory prowess against other marine mammals is legendary and terrifyingly efficient. With powerful jaws filled with large interlocking conical teeth designed for gripping and tearing orcas, are apex predators. They hunt in sophisticated pods, employing cooperative strategies to pursue and subdue prey, ranging from seals and sea lions to other whales. Their bite, combined with their immense strength and strategic hunting techniques, can quickly dismember a large seal or incapacitate a smaller whale. For a seal, a single powerful bite from an orca followed by a coordinated attack from the pod can lead to immediate fatal trauma, a swift and brutal end delivered by the ultimate marine hunters. As the silent shadows of these powerful predators begin to recede, we are left with a profound understanding of the raw, unyielding power that exists in the marine world. The anatomy of a predatory bite, whether from the serrated jaws of a shark, the piercing teeth of a barracuda, the double grip of a moray, or the crushing force of a crocodile, represents a direct and immediate threat, a testament to the brutal efficiency of nature's design. It is a different kind of peril than the subtle whispers of venom or the unseen jolt of electricity, yet equally swift and decisive in its outcome. The ocean, in its vastness, holds these powerful stories, reminding us that its beauty is often intertwined with a primal force, a silent, powerful declaration of life and death as we continue our tranquil drift into its deeper mysteries. Microscopic architects of paralysis, from the raw, visceral power of the predatory bite which announces its presence with a sudden, crushing force, we now allow our minds to drift into a realm of peril, far more subtle yet equally profound and swiftly acting. Here, the architects of danger are not colossal beasts or camouflaged sentinels, but entities so infinitesimally small they are invisible to the naked eye, drifting within the very water itself. These are the microscopic organisms, the single-celled wonders, and their intricate biochemical factories whose silent proliferation can unleash invisible tides of potent toxins, capable of paralyzing and bringing about a swift stillness in larger creatures, including humans. The ocean, in its boundless generosity, also harbors these unseen whispers of peril, a testament to the fact that immense power often emanates from the smallest, most unassuming forms of life, flowing through the very currents that sustain all marine existence. Imagine a single drop of seawater seemingly clear and pristine, yet teeming with an entire universe of microscopic life. Among these countless forms are dinoflagellates and diatoms, tiny photosynthetic plankton that form the very base of the marine food web. Under specific environmental conditions, perhaps a precise confluence of nutrient availability, water temperature, and sunlight. Certain species of these microscopic organisms can undergo explosive population growth, multiplying exponentially to create what scientists term a harmful algal bloom, or HAB. These blooms, sometimes visible as discolored patches in the water, like vast, unsettling stains of red-brown or green, are often referred to by the evocative, yet somewhat misleading term, red tides. But the true danger lies not in their visible pigment, but in the potent, unseen toxins many of these organisms produce, shedding them into the surrounding water, or accumulating them within their delicate cellular structures. These toxins, once unleashed, begin an insidious journey through the food chain, becoming concentrated in the tissues of filter-feeding shellfish, or small fish, transforming seemingly harmless seafood into a conduit for swift, paralyzing poison. One of the most notorious and rapidly acting of these invisible threats is paralytic shellfish poisoning, or PSP, caused primarily by neurotoxins known as saxitoxins. These incredibly potent compounds are produced by certain species of microscopic dinoflagellates such as Alexandrium catenella and Gymnodinium catenatum, which drift silently in coastal waters. Shellfish, clams, mussels, oysters, and scallops are filter feeders tirelessly pumping vast quantities of seawater through their bodies to extract microscopic food particles. During a bloom of toxic dinoflagellates, these shellfish, entirely unharmed by the toxins themselves, accumulate saxitoxins in their digestive glands and other tissues, becoming silent living reservoirs of peril. The toxins are highly stable, resisting cooking and freezing, meaning that once contaminated, the shellfish remain dangerous. When a human consumes shellfish tainted with saxitoxins, the neurotoxins are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream. Saxitoxin is a voltage-gated sodium channel blocker, meaning it precisely targets the tiny protein channels in the membranes of nerve and muscle cells that are responsible for generating and transmitting electrical impulses. Imagine these channels as miniature gateways opening and closing to allow sodium ions to flow, creating the electrical signals that tell muscles to contract and nerves to communicate. Saxitoxin binds to these gateways, effectively locking them shut, preventing the flow of sodium ions and thus silencing all nerve and muscle activity. The effect is swift and profound. Symptoms of PSP can manifest within as little as 30 minutes after consumption, beginning with a tingling sensation and numbness often starting around the lips and mouth, then spreading to the face, neck, and extremities. This is followed by a progressive weakening of muscles, dizziness, a floating sensation, and difficulty with coordination. As the saxitoxin continues its insidious work, blocking more and more sodium channels, the paralysis deepens, affecting the ability to speak clearly, to swallow, and most critically, to breathe. The diaphragm and intercostal muscles essential for respiration become progressively weakened and then completely paralyzed. The victim, often fully conscious, finds themselves unable to move, unable to speak, and ultimately unable to draw breath. Without immediate and sustained artificial respiration, death from respiratory failure can occur within a few short hours, a chilling testament to the swift and absolute power of these microscopic architects of paralysis. The very act of breathing, so fundamental and automatic, is silently, meticulously shut down by a toxin derived from an organism too small to see. Drifting from the cold, paralyzing grip of saxitoxin, we encounter another invisible tide equally insidious and often more widespread in its reach: ciguatera fish poisoning, or CFP. This syndrome is caused by ciguatoxins, compounds produced by dinoflagellates, such as Gambia discus toxicus, which typically grow on macroalgae found on coral reefs. Unlike PSP, where humans directly consume filter feeders, ciguatoxins enter the human diet through the consumption of contaminated reef fish. Small herbivorous fish graze on the algae, ingesting the dinoflagellates and their toxins. These toxins then bioaccumulate, meaning they become more concentrated as they move up the food chain. Larger carnivorous fish, such as barracuda, snapper grouper, and kingfish, consume many smaller fish, accumulating high levels of ciguatoxins in their flesh, liver, and other organs. These fish show no ill effects themselves, appearing perfectly healthy, a silent, beautiful trap. Ciguatoxins, CTX, are lipid-soluble compounds, meaning they readily dissolve in fats and can easily cross cell membranes and accumulate in neural tissues. Their primary mechanism of action is to activate voltage-gated sodium channels, but instead of blocking them like saxitoxin's ciguatoxin forces, these channels to remain open or to open more frequently. This leads to a sustained depolarization of nerve and muscle cells, causing an initial hyperexcitability, followed by a profound disruption of normal nerve function. Imagine a vast electrical grid where all the switches are stuck in the on position, leading to chaos and ultimately a system collapse. Symptoms of ciguatera poisoning can appear within minutes to 6 hours after consuming tainted fish, and are often a complex array of gastrointestinal, neurological, and cardiovascular effects. Initial symptoms might include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal cramps. However, it is the neurological symptoms that are particularly distinctive and can be debilitating: tingling and numbness around the mouth, and extremities muscle weakness, severe joint and muscle pains, dizziness, and a profound fatigue. One of the most unusual and disturbing symptoms is temperature reversal, where cold objects feel burning hot and hot objects feel cold. In severe cases, profound muscle weakness can progress to paralysis, particularly of the respiratory muscles, leading to respiratory distress and potentially respiratory arrest. Bradycardia, slow heart rate, and hypotension, low blood pressure can also occur, adding to the systemic collapse. While death directly in minutes is less common than with PSP, the severe and prolonged paralysis coupled with cardiovascular instability can be rapidly life-threatening without intensive medical support, sometimes requiring weeks or even months for full recovery, if at all. Beyond saxitoxin and ciguatoxin, other microscopic architects contribute to the invisible tides of peril. Amnesic shellfish poisoning, or ASP, is caused by domoic acid, a neurotoxin produced by diatoms of the genus Pseudonychia. This toxin, when ingested through contaminated shellfish or anchovies, acts as an excitotoxic amino acid, overstimulating glutamate receptors in the brain, particularly in the hippocampus, a region critical for memory formation. Symptoms include gastrointestinal distress, headache, dizziness, and confusion, but its most infamous effect is profound short-term memory loss, which can be permanent. In severe cases, seizures, coma, and even death can occur, though the onset to fatality is typically longer than with PSP. The neurological impairment, however, can be swift and debilitating, leading to a rapid loss of cognitive function and incapacitation. Neurotoxic shellfish poisoning, or NSP, is another syndrome caused by brevetoxins produced by dinoflagellates like Carenia brevis, which often form the infamous red tides in the Gulf of Mexico. Brevetoxins like ciguatoxins bind to voltage-gated sodium channels, causing them to open more frequently, leading to nerve hyperexcitability. Symptoms typically include tingling numbness, ataxia, loss of coordination, and speech difficulties along with gastrointestinal upset. Uniquely, brevetoxins can also become aerosolized when waves break, allowing individuals on shore to inhale the toxins, leading to respiratory irritation, coughing, and shortness of breath. While fatalities from NSP are rare, the neurological and respiratory effects can be severe and rapid, particularly with high exposure, highlighting the pervasive reach of these invisible marine dangers. The profound power wielded by these microscopic architects of paralysis underscores a critical aspect of marine ecology. The delicate balance of life is constantly influenced by forces beyond our immediate perception. These toxins, meticulously crafted by single-celled organisms over eons, are highly specialized molecules designed to disrupt fundamental physiological processes with chilling efficiency. Their journey through the food web, from plankton to shellfish to fish, and ultimately to humans, is a silent, invisible chain of increasing peril. As global ocean temperatures rise and nutrient runoff increases, scientists believe that harmful algal blooms are becoming more frequent, more intense, and more widespread, increasing the potential for human exposure to these swift, paralytic poisons. As our minds gently drift away from the contemplation of these invisible tides, we are left with a quiet, profound respect for the unseen forces that shape the marine world. The microscopic architects of paralysis, though, tiny, wield a power that can bring about a sudden, absolute stillness, a testament to the elegant yet devastating efficacy of biochemical warfare on the smallest scale. Their silent work unfolding in the vastness of the ocean reminds us that danger does not always wear a visible face, but can flow through the very waters we embrace, a subtle yet potent whisper of the deep's unfathomable mysteries, inviting us to drift further into its tranquil yet awe-inspiring depths. The potent poisons of sea snakes. From the unseen pervasive currents of microscopic toxins that silently permeate the water, our journey now gently shifts to encounter another ancient, elegant form of danger, one that embodies both grace and profound lethality: the sea snakes. These serpentine inhabitants of the warm tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, descendants of terrestrial ancestors that returned to the ocean millions of years ago, represent a unique evolutionary pathway adapting fully to a life beneath the waves. Their sleek, often flattened bodies, specialized tails for propulsion, and valve-like nostrils that seal against water intrusion are all testaments to their aquatic mastery. Yet beneath their often beautiful patterned scales and their tranquil demeanor lies a potent secret: a highly evolved venom delivered through small, fixed fangs, capable of inducing swift paralysis and stillness with an almost imperceptible bite. They are the silent, undulating whispers of the reef, and the open ocean carrying within them a chemical power that can transform life into an immediate, profound cessation. Imagine a creature perhaps 3 to 4 feet in length, gracefully weaving its way through a coral garden or gliding effortlessly across the sandy seabed. Its skin often adorned with striking patterns of bands or spots, a visual counterpoint to its fluid movements. These are the true sea snake's members of the family. Elapidae. The same family that includes cobras and mambas, a lineage renowned for its highly potent neurotoxic venoms. Unlike their terrestrial cousins, sea snakes are generally not aggressive, preferring to avoid confrontation. Their fangs are relatively small, adapted for quickly subduing small, slippery fish, and eels their primary prey. However, a defensive bite often delivered when a snake is inadvertently stepped on, handled, or entangled in fishing nets can be devastatingly effective, injecting a venom that acts with chilling speed and precision. The venom of most sea snakes is predominantly neurotoxic, a complex cocktail of proteins designed to rapidly disrupt the delicate electrical communication within the nervous system. These neurotoxins, particularly postsynaptic neurotoxins, act by binding to acetylcholine receptors at the neuromuscular junction, the critical interface where nerve impulses are transmitted to muscle fibers. Imagine these receptors as tiny locks, and acetylcholine as the key that unlocks them, allowing muscles to contract. Sea snake neurotoxins act as false keys, binding to these locks, but preventing the real key from turning effectively, blocking the transmission of nerve signals. The result is a progressive descending paralysis, a silent, insidious shutdown of the body's voluntary muscle control. Following a sea snake bite, the initial sensation might be surprisingly mild, perhaps a minor prick or scratch, often without pain or swelling at the bite site. This deceptive lack of immediate symptoms can lead victims to underestimate the gravity of the situation, delaying crucial medical attention. However, within 30 minutes to several hours, the neurotoxins begin their insidious work. Initial symptoms might include muscle stiffness, aching, and weakness, particularly in the neck, jaw, and limbs. Eyelids may begin to droop, speech can become slurred, and swallowing becomes difficult. As the paralysis deepens, it affects the larger muscle groups, leading to generalized weakness and an inability to move. Most critically, the paralysis eventually extends to the muscles responsible for breathing, the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles. As these essential respiratory muscles become weakened and then completely paralyzed, the victim finds themselves unable to draw breath, slowly suffocating while often remaining fully conscious. This profound respiratory paralysis is the primary cause of death from sea snake envenomation. Without immediate medical intervention, including the administration of specific antivenom and mechanical ventilation to support breathing, death can occur swiftly, often within 1 to 12 hours of a severe bite. The silent, almost painless onset, followed by a relentless progressive paralysis, makes the sea snake's bite a truly terrifying and rapidly lethal encounter. Among the many species of sea snakes, some are particularly noteworthy for their widespread distribution and potent venom. The yellow-bellied sea snake, Hydrophis platurus, formerly Pelamis platurus, is unique among sea snakes for being pelagic, meaning it lives its entire life in the open ocean, often drifting on currents across vast expanses of the Indo-Pacific. Its distinct black dorsal and bright yellow ventral coloration, along with a flattened paddle-like tail, make it easily recognizable. While its venom is highly potent, bites to humans are rare due to its offshore habitat and docile nature. However, when bites do occur, the neurotoxic effects are consistent with other sea snake venoms, posing a significant threat if not treated. Another significant species is the hook-nosed sea snake, Enhydrina schistosa, found in the coastal waters of Southeast Asia and Australia. This species is considered one of the most venomous sea snakes, with a venom yield that is relatively high compared to its small fangs, and a neurotoxic potency that is profoundly effective. It is frequently encountered by fishermen, often becoming entangled in nets, leading to a higher incidence of bites. Its venom also contains a significant myotoxic component, which can cause severe muscle breakdown, rhabdomyolysis, leading to kidney damage in addition to the paralyzing neurotoxic effects, further complicating recovery. The olive sea snake, Apisuros laevis. A common inhabitant of coral reefs throughout the Indo-Pacific, is another species with a highly potent neurotoxic venom. These large, robust snakes are often seen resting on the seabed or hunting fish in crevices. While generally placid, they will bite if provoked or cornered. Their venom, like that of other sea snakes, causes rapid onset of paralysis, emphasizing the need for immediate medical attention following any suspected bite. The evolution of such potent venoms in sea snakes is a testament to their specialized aquatic lifestyle. For a snake that hunts fast-moving slippery fish and eels, a venom that induces rapid paralysis is an invaluable asset, ensuring that prey is quickly subdued before it can escape. Their small, fixed fangs are efficient for injecting venom into fish flesh, and their non-aggressive nature towards larger threats, coupled with their potent defensive bite, allows them to thrive in their marine environment. The development of their specialized lung, which extends almost the entire length of their body and allows them to absorb oxygen directly from the water through their skin, further underscores their profound adaptation to a fully aquatic existence, a silent mastery of the fluid world. The study of sea snake venoms continues to yield valuable insights into neurophysiology and potential pharmaceutical applications. Like cone snail venoms, the exquisite specificity of sea snake neurotoxins in targeting specific receptors makes them powerful tools for research. Scientists hope to develop new drugs for neurological disorders or pain management from these potent compounds, transforming a weapon of the deep into a key for healing a recurring theme in the exploration of nature's most formidable biochemical arsenals. As the image of these graceful serpentine forms gently recedes from our awareness, we are left with a quiet contemplation of their potent secrets. The sea snakes, with their fluid movements and their silent, paralyzing bite, represent a unique and ancient form of danger in the ocean's embrace. Their potent poisons, delivered with an almost imperceptible touch, speak volumes about the relentless pressures of survival and the astonishing evolutionary pathways that lead to such specialized and effective forms of chemical warfare. It is a world where beauty and lethality intertwine, where the silent undulation of a body can carry a profound, swift message of stillness, inviting us to drift deeper into the tranquil yet awe-inspiring mysteries of the deep, where life and death dance in a slow, hypnotic rhythm. The ocean's apex hunters, from the subtle, silent, and often insidious chemical warfare waged by sea snakes and microscopic organisms, our journey now turns its gaze towards the colossal, overt power that defines the very apex of the marine food web. Here in the vast, echoing expanses of the ocean reside creatures whose sheer size, immense strength, and formidable predatory adaptations enable them to deliver immediate, devastating impact, bringing about an abrupt cessation of life through raw, unyielding force. These are the giants of the deep, the ocean's ultimate hunters, whose presence alone commands respect and whose attacks are characterized by their speed, power, and the profound, often irreversible trauma they inflict. Their method is primal, direct, and overwhelmingly effective, a testament to the ancient, untamed forces that have shaped life beneath the waves for eons. Consider once more the formidable great white shark, Carcharodon carcharias, a creature whose very silhouette is etched into our collective consciousness as the embodiment of predatory might. This magnificent hunter, capable of growing to lengths exceeding 20 feet and weighing over 5,000 pounds, is not merely a fish. It is a finely tuned engine of destruction, perfectly adapted to its role as an apex predator in temperate and subtropical waters. Its attacks, particularly on marine mammals like seals and sea lions, are often characterized by an explosive ambush strategy. From beneath, the shark launches itself with astonishing speed and force, breaching the surface in a spectacular display of raw power, its colossal jaws agape. The initial strike is delivered with an estimated bite force of over 4,000 pounds per square inch, a crushing impact that is not merely a bite, but a visceral explosion of energy. This single devastating impact is designed to cause massive tissue damage, critical organ failure, and profound hypovolemic shock, often severing limbs or inflicting wounds of such magnitude that the victim is immediately incapacitated, bleeding profusely and unable to resist. The sheer volume of tissue ripped away in that first thunderous impact is often enough to ensure that life will ebb away swiftly, silently within moments, before the shark even returns to claim its meal. This immediate, overwhelming trauma is the hallmark of the great white's lethal effectiveness. Drifting from the cold, calculated power of the great white, we encounter the true intellectual giants of the ocean's predatory realm, the orca, or killer whale. Orcanus orca. These magnificent marine mammals, recognized by their striking black and white coloration and towering dorsal fins, are not merely large. They are incredibly intelligent, highly social, and possess a level of cooperative hunting strategy unrivaled by almost any other predator on Earth. Growing up to 30 feet in length and weighing over 12,000 pounds, an individual orca is a formidable force, but it is the coordinated power of an entire pod that truly defines their apex status. Their attacks on larger prey such as other whale seals or even great white sharks are a masterclass in strategic, overwhelming force. A pod might work together to create powerful waves, washing seals off ice floes, or they might ram and repeatedly strike larger whales using their immense body mass and speed to inflict blunt force trauma, disorienting and weakening their prey. The sheer kinetic energy of an orca's charge, coupled with powerful tail slaps and the crushing force of their jaws, lined with large conical teeth designed for gripping and tearing, can lead to immediate catastrophic internal injuries, massive hemorrhaging and rapid incapacitation. For a large whale, a coordinated orca attack means being subjected to relentless, focused blunt force tearing bites and strategic drowning attempts, a terrifying combination that brings about a swift, brutal end through overwhelming physical impact. Venturing into the murky estuarine waters and coastal mangroves of the Indo-Pacific, we confront a creature whose ancient lineage and predatory prowess are legendary: the saltwater crocodile. Crocodilus porosus. The largest living reptile capable of growing over 20 feet long and weighing more than 2,000 pounds, this amphibious predator is an absolute master of ambush. It waits often for hours, perfectly camouflaged beneath the surface, with only its eyes and nostrils betraying its presence, a silent, patient hunter. Its attack is an explosion of raw power and speed launching from the water, with astonishing force, seizing its prey with the strongest bite force of any living animal, estimated to exceed 3,700 pounds per square inch. The impact is immediate and bone-shattering, its conical interlocking teeth designed to grip with an ironclad resolve, preventing any escape. Once it has its prey, the crocodile employs its infamous death roll, a violent rotational maneuver that disorients, drowns, and dismembers its victim with terrifying efficiency. This combination of immense bite force, powerful tearing, and strategic drowning ensures that a large animal or an unfortunate human is swiftly overpowered and dispatched, often within minutes, through sheer physical trauma and suffocation. The instantaneous, overwhelming nature of its ambush and subsequent dismemberment leaves no room for escape, a chilling testament to its primal power. Returning to the open ocean, the tiger shark. Galiocerdo cuvier glides through the waters, a striped enigma of predatory efficiency. While perhaps not possessing the singular explosive force of a great white, its broad, heavily serrated teeth are designed for shearing through virtually anything it encounters: flesh, bone, cartilage, and even turtle shells. A large tiger shark, growing up to 18 feet, delivers a bite characterized by its wide gape and immense tearing capability. Its attacks are often less of a single decisive strike and more of a sustained, powerful assault, employing its unique teeth to inflict deep, wide lacerations and crushing injuries, often with a powerful twisting motion that maximizes tissue damage and blood loss. The sheer destructive capacity of its jaws, capable of dismembering large prey with terrifying speed, ensures that a victim is rapidly overcome by trauma shock and exsanguination. Its indiscriminate nature, consuming almost anything it encounters, underscores the universal effectiveness of its powerful shearing bite, a versatile tool for immediate catastrophic impact in the marine environment. Finally, we consider the mako shark, specifically the short-fin mako, Isurus oxyrhynchus, renowned for its incredible speed and agility. This streamlined predator, capable of bursts of speed exceeding 40 miles per hour, is one of the fastest sharks in the ocean. Its teeth are long, slender, and sharply pointed, designed for piercing and gripping the fast-moving fish and cephalopods that form its primary diet. While its bite might not have the crushing force of a great white, the mako's speed and powerful musculature allow it to inflict profound damage through sheer kinetic energy. An attack can involve rapid, repeated strikes or a powerful ramming motion, disorienting and injuring prey before the final precise bite is delivered. For a large, struggling fish or an unexpected encounter with a human, the mako's combination of blinding speed, powerful physique, and piercing bite can lead to immediate severe trauma shock and incapacitation, a swift and brutal end delivered by one of the ocean's most dynamic hunters. As the powerful images of these giants of immediate impact gently recede, we are left with a profound appreciation for the raw, untamed power that exists at the pinnacle of the marine food chain. These apex predators, whether through the crushing force of a great white, the coordinated intelligence of an orcapod, the explosive ambush of a saltwater crocodile, or the shearing power of a tiger shark, remind us that the ocean's dangers are not always subtle. Sometimes they are colossal, direct, and overwhelmingly powerful, delivering their message of swift cessation with an impact that leaves no doubt. Their existence is a testament to the relentless primal forces that shape life and death in the vast whispering abyss, inviting us to drift deeper into the tranquil yet awe-inspiring mysteries of the deep, where raw power and immediate impact define the ultimate struggle for survival. Why such potent defenses? From the awe-inspiring immediate impact of the ocean's apex hunters, we now gently pivot our contemplation to a more fundamental question, one that underpins every lethal adaptation we have explored. Why has evolution, this tireless sculptor of life, crafted such astonishingly potent defenses and offenses capable of bringing about such swift and absolute stillness in mere moments? The answer lies in the relentless, ancient narrative of the evolutionary arms race, a ceaseless, intricate struggle for survival that has unfolded across billions of years within the vast, fluid realm of the ocean. It is a story of constant innovation, of escalating stakes, where every advantage gained by one species drives the development of a counter-advantage in another, a silent molecular and often brutal dance that never truly ceases. Imagine the primordial ocean, a vast, warm chemical soup where life first flickered into being. From those earliest, simplest forms, the imperative to survive was paramount. To secure nutrients to reproduce, and crucially to avoid being consumed by another organism, became the driving forces of evolution. In an environment as dense and competitive as the ocean, where hiding places are limited and predators are omnipresent, the development of sophisticated defenses became not merely advantageous but absolutely essential for persistence. For a soft-bodied, slow-moving creature lacking the speed to escape or the strength to fight a chemical deterrent, a potent venom offered an elegant, energy-efficient solution, a silent declaration of its inviolability. Consider the Cnidarians, those ethereal bell jars we first encountered. Their nematocysts, those microscopic spring-loaded harpoons, represent an ancient and remarkably effective defense mechanism. For a jellyfish drifting passively through the water, its delicate tissues, vulnerable to tearing, the ability to deliver an instantaneous, paralyzing sting, allows it to subdue prey without a struggle, and to deter larger predators before they can inflict damage. This capacity for immediate chemical incapacitation provided a profound evolutionary advantage, ensuring the survival of a lineage that might otherwise be easily consumed. The sheer speed of the nematocysts firing faster than almost any other biological process is a testament to the intense pressure to deliver a decisive blow before the opportunity is lost. Then reflect upon the cone snails, those beautiful patterned shells concealing a venomous harpoon. For a snail inherently slow and vulnerable, its shell providing only passive protection. The evolution of a rapid-acting neurotoxin delivered with precision was a game-changer. It allowed them to hunt agile fish which they could never physically overpower by paralyzing them instantaneously. This specialized venom with its cocktail of toxins is a prime example of an escalating arms race. As prey species developed resistance or avoidance behaviors, the snails in turn refined their venoms, creating new peptides that targeted different receptors, or acted with greater speed, ensuring their continued success as predators. This constant back and forth, this molecular chess match, drives the development of ever more potent and specific toxins. The blue-ringed octopus, a creature of such diminutive size yet profound power, further illustrates this principle. Its tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin of unparalleled potency, allows it to defend itself against much larger threats and to quickly subdue crabs and other prey that might otherwise escape or fight back. The dazzling, pulsating azure rings serve as a clear, unmistakable warning, a visual deterrent that evolved in tandem with its potent chemical weapon. This aposematic display is itself a product of the arms race, a signal honed over eons to communicate danger effectively and instantaneously, ensuring that potential predators learn to avoid it without needing to experience the full lethal force of its bite. For the spined sentinels of the reef, like the stonefish and lionfish, their venomous spines are a direct response to the omnipresent threat of predation. For a fish that relies on camouflage or a slow, deliberate lifestyle, fleeing is not always an option. Instead, evolving a painful, incapacitating venom delivered through strategically placed spines transforms the body into an immovable fortress. Any predator attempting to consume such a fish would immediately encounter a searing, debilitating pain a lesson learned that ensures future avoidance. The severity of stonefish venom, capable of causing rapid death, speaks to the intense pressure to create a deterrent so effective that it guarantees survival against even the most formidable predators. Even the creatures that employ bioelectricity, like the electric rays and electric eels, are participants in this ancient contest. For a slow-moving ray lying camouflaged on the seabed, an electrical discharge offers a remote, powerful weapon to stun prey and deter threats without engaging in physical combat. For the electric eel inhabiting murky, low-visibility waters, electricity serves not only as a weapon, but also as a sensory tool, allowing it to navigate and hunt in an environment where sight is of limited use. These adaptations highlight how evolution can harness fundamental physical forces to solve the challenges of survival, creating entirely new classes of weaponry in the ongoing arms race. The apex predators themselves, the sharks, orcas, and crocodiles, are also products of this relentless evolutionary pressure. Their immense size, powerful jaws, and specialized teeth are the culmination of millions of years of refining the art of the predatory bite. For these giants, speed and overwhelming force are their primary weapons, allowing them to secure large, often struggling prey. Their sheer power is a direct response to the size and resilience of their prey, ensuring that a single, devastating impact is often enough to bring about a swift end. The evolution of their kinetic jaws and endlessly replaced teeth are adaptations designed to maintain peak predatory efficiency in a world where every meal is a struggle and every moment counts. Furthermore, the invisible tides of microscopic toxins like saxitoxins and ciguatoxins also represent a form of evolutionary arms race. These toxins, produced by tiny dinoflagellates, are believed by scientists to have evolved as chemical defenses against grazing zooplankton or as competitive agents against other microalgae. Their unintended yet profound lethality to larger organisms, including humans, is a byproduct of their highly specific molecular targets, which happen to be conserved across many forms of life. The bioaccumulation and biomagnification of these toxins up the food chain demonstrate how a subtle chemical defense at the microscopic level can escalate into a potent, widespread danger at the macroscopic level, a silent, pervasive form of warfare that influences entire ecosystems. In essence, the evolutionary arms race is a continuous feedback loop. As predators develop more effective ways to hunt prey, species evolve more sophisticated defenses. As prey species become more difficult to catch predators, in turn evolve new strategies or more potent weapons. This ceaseless cycle drives biodiversity and the astonishing array of specialized adaptations we observe in the ocean today. The development of venoms, spines, electrical organs, and powerful jaws are all different solutions to the same fundamental problems: how to survive, how to eat, and how to avoid being eaten in a world where every advantage is fiercely contested. As we allow these profound evolutionary insights to gently settle in our minds, we are left with a deeper appreciation for the intricate, dynamic processes that have sculpted the ocean's most potent defenses. The why behind such astonishing lethality is rooted in the very fabric of life itself, the unyielding imperative to persist, to thrive, and to pass on one's genetic legacy. The ocean in its vastness is not merely a collection of individual creatures, but a living, breathing testament to this ceaseless evolutionary struggle. A silent, powerful narrative whispered through the currents, inviting us to drift deeper into the tranquil, yet awe-inspiring mysteries of the deep, where every adaptation tells a story of survival. A lullaby of unfathomable depths, as our contemplation gently settles upon the ceaseless, intricate dance of evolutionary arms races, shaping every spine, every toxin, every powerful jaw. We are drawn back to the profound, overarching majesty of the ocean itself. This colossal liquid realm, holding over 97% of all the water on Earth, remains in its deepest reaches a frontier more alien and less explored than the surface of Mars. It is a world of crushing pressures, eternal darkness, and temperatures barely above freezing, where time seems to slow and life assumes forms that defy our terrestrial understanding. This unfathomable abyss, the true heart of the ocean's dream, is where the narratives of life and death, of evolution and adaptation, continue to unfold in silent, ceaseless grandeur, a lullaby of whispered processes that govern billions of beings. Imagine descending through layers of water, each meter adding another increment of pressure until the weight of the ocean above becomes almost unimaginable a force capable of crushing steel. Here in the abyssal plains, the Hadal trenches and the vast, dark expanse of the deep sea life persists not in defiance of these extreme conditions, but in exquisite adaptation to them. Creatures here do not rely on sunlight, which never penetrates these depths, but on chemosynthesis, drawing energy from the chemical reactions around hydrothermal vents, or on the slow, continuous rain of organic detritus from the surface known as marine snow. This environment, seemingly hostile and barren, is in fact a cradle for specialized life, a testament to the boundless ingenuity of evolution. In this realm of eternal night, the concept of an arms race takes on new, profound dimensions. Without the visual cues of light communication and predation, must rely on other senses. Bioluminescence, the ability to produce light through chemical reactions, becomes a language of the deep used for attracting mates, luring prey, or startling predators. But even here, the principles of defense and offense remain constant, albeit expressed in novel ways. The venomous adaptations we have explored, the potent neurotoxins and cardiotoxins, find their counterparts in creatures that dwell in these lightless depths, allowing them to subdue prey or deter threats in an environment where physical confrontation might be too risky or energy-intensive. The efficiency of a toxin. The speed of its action becomes even more critical when prey is scarce and visibility is nil. The profound silence of the deep ocean is broken only by the faint whispers of currents, the creaks of shifting plates, and the muffled sounds of life moving through the water. Here, the struggle for survival is often a quiet one, a dance of stealth and sudden decisive action. The creatures we have spoken of, from the translucent bell of the box jellyfish to the iridescent rings of the blue-ringed octopus, from the camouflaged stonefish to the mighty great white shark, are all part of an interconnected web that extends its influence, however indirectly, into these deeper realms. The nutrients they consume, the very elements that make up their bodies, are ultimately recycled and redistributed throughout the ocean, a continuous flow of energy and matter that links the sunlit surface to the darkest trenches. The lullaby of the unfathomable depths is not one of gentle comfort, but of ceaseless, ancient processes. It is the rhythmic pulse of life and death, the slow geological grind of tectonic plates, the silent, continuous rain of marine snow, nurturing unseen ecosystems. Within this vastness, countless species remain undiscovered, their adaptations and their dangers, yet unknown to human science. Each expedition into the deep uncovers new forms of life, new biochemical pathways, new mysteries that challenge our understanding of what is possible. Scientists theorize that the deep ocean holds a biodiversity far greater than what we currently perceive, a hidden world of wonders and perhaps of uncatalogued perils. The very existence of such potent defenses and predatory tools, honed to lethal perfection, speaks to the immense pressures that life has faced over geological timescales. It is a story not of malice, but of necessity, not of cruelty, but of survival. Each venom, each powerful jaw, each electrical organ is a solution, an answer to the eternal question of how to persist in a competitive, challenging environment. These adaptations are not static. They are constantly evolving, changing, refining themselves in response to the changing conditions of the ocean and the evolving strategies of other species. The evolutionary arms race is a dynamic living process, perpetually unfolding in the silent, dark waters. As we allow our minds to drift into this profound understanding of the ocean's dream, we begin to perceive it not just as a body of water, but as a living, breathing entity, a vast consciousness of interconnected life. The dangers we have explored, from the microscopic to the colossal, are intrinsic parts of this grand design, elements of a natural order that has existed for eons before us and will continue long after. The ocean holds within its embrace not only the power to take life, but also the boundless capacity to create and sustain it in forms both familiar and utterly alien. The unfathomable depths, then, are a reminder of our own place in this immense natural world. We are but fleeting visitors to its surface, our understanding limited, our presence often insignificant against its ancient power. The silent, ceaseless unfolding of life and death. In the deep, the constant refinement of survival strategies, the profound beauty and inherent danger all form part of this grand cosmic lullaby. And so the vast, mysterious dream of the ocean continues to unfold in depths, yet unfathomed, a silent, ancient pulse of the deep that beats on holding countless secrets, forever whispering through the dark waters. And so as we drift away from the profound depths and the silent, potent wonders of the ocean, remember that the very atoms composing your being, the carbon in your cells, the oxygen in your breath were forged in the heart of ancient stars. Just as the elements that craft the most delicate jellyfish or the most formidable shark share this cosmic heritage. We are all in essence stardust, stirred by the currents of time, intimately connected to the vast dreaming ocean that cradles life. As the deep waters hold their secrets in their unfathomable stillness, so too does the profound realm of your own subconscious await its nightly journey, ready to unfold its own silent stories. Allow the gentle, rhythmic ebb and flow of this understanding to wash over you, pulling your thoughts softly into the tranquil, unfathomable depths of slumber. Let the quiet, ancient pulse of the ocean's dream lull your spirit as the universe continues its slow, ceaseless dance around you. May the silent currents of the cosmos guide you to a truly restful peace. Sleep well. Goodbye, and see you again.